Sussex severely threw under rock bottom after Charles' punishment, horror for their devil deal. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may have already sold their souls with their Netflix deal, but the relationship may face strain over popular series The Crown. When it comes to the fate of Harry and Meghan's fly-on-the-wall documentary series for Netflix, predictions are varying. A source says it will all go ahead this December as planned, while news website reckons the streaming giant wants to postpone it until next year. If it's the latter, how will we cope with the disappointment? Admirably, one suspects. Another source on the set was described as uncomfortable about the prospect. In a statement, Netflix clarified that the exact moment of the crash impact will not be shown. If the death of Diana is considered vulgar in The Crown, it most certainly could hurt Netflix's relationship with Harry and Meghan. I believe Netflix will always choose The Crown over Harry and Meghan. Whether Keeping Up with the Sussexes has been booted into the long grass or not, senior executives at the streaming giant have been spooked by the fiction not fact criticism of the imminent 5th series of The Crown and fear that adding Harry and Meghan's truth into the schedule mix might make Netflix's royal obsession look less fan-like and more like a pointed vendetta. Equally, they're reportedly concerned that certain comments in Harry's forthcoming memoir contradict what is said in the documentary. What a shock, said no one. With Harry's book and its potential bombshell revelations delayed until Easter, despite the scandal surrounding Prince Andrew, it's Harry that represents the biggest threat to a frail 21st century monarchy, depending on what he does next. The king is reportedly in panic mode over the book, which royal insiders fear will reveal some awkward secrets. The king has issued a firm warning to Harry that if he rats him out in any way in the book, Harry's whole family will be stripped of their titles. Meghan Markle has claimed her £88 million Netflix documentary is now in the hands of left-leaning director Liz Garbus. The Duchess of Sussex seemed to distance herself and her husband Prince Harry from the upcoming documentary. Garbus, who earned an Emmy nomination for her work in The Handmaid's Tale, is known to share openly political posts on her social media platforms. The 52-year-old filmmaker recently uploaded posts about women's abortion rights and about Georgia's brilliant Democratic gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams. It's nice to be able to trust someone with our story, a seasoned director whose work I've long admired, even if it means it may not be the way we would have told it, Markle told Variety. But that's not why we're telling it. We're trusting our story to someone else, and that means it will go through their lens. Meanwhile, Prince Harry is the patron and founder of the Invictus Games and the Invictus Games Foundation, having been inspired to start the Veteran Sports Project in 2014. Harry maintained his working relationship with Invictus when he stepped down from his official role within the royal family, alongside wife Meghan Markle in 2020 and moved to the US. His role as founder and patron is unchanged. As the founder and patron, Harry supports the Invictus Games event and Invictus Games Foundation in a number of ways, from promoting them on the world stage to fundraising and shaping their direction. A spokesperson for the Invictus Games Foundation told that the royals' relationship with the organisation remains committed and reinforced the 2021 comments by Reed. The Duke of Sussex is patron of the Invictus Games Foundation, they said. He remains as involved as ever, and we echo our comments made at the time.